whatever happened to the 2 people in the center, it was just instant and invisible, and they do not know like what happened to them. So no one wants to be the next recipient of that fate.
Fuck, can't believe I didn't take those bodies with me. I don't say it out loud.
Oh, you
but
cannot
Jared,
scrape them off the ground.
Yeah.
Jared.
Damn it. I guess they wouldn't count as humanoid anymore. So
Well,
Not.
I think the most you'll be able to get would be a really deformed skeleton.
my chances.
Yeah, so you guys are making your way out.
Okay. I'm gonna go like the.
If you stay on the road, this is a little meta, but you would know it. If you stay on the road, you're gonna get caught. But you could like,
Okay, so
I guess, kind of try to go by side roads.
Before anything else happens, I want to find where Jared is, get really close to him, and whisper so that you two don't hear. We will never speak of this.
okay. So Norman, while she's driving, she'll be like,
Jared's like,
"What did you guys do?"
What the hell happened with those 2 people? Don't even pretend like it wasn't you guys. Nothing else would have done that.
Jared's
we-
dead
we-
silent to this.
We know that something
Wait,
happened
okay.
because of you.
Just for logistics, are you guys just kind of being taken like the small branching roads?
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to get away from scrutiny, there are like a number of like small like little farming communities and stuff that you can probably make a hasty escape to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Off of the main road.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
All right.
while we were driving, what did you guys do?
I don't know.
Like, I guess on some level, I don't know.
I'd like to
You
inside
guys clearly
check that.
knew what you
No.
did.
I'd like to
No.
inside check
Yeah.
that.
No. I mean, I know what I did.
Not 20.
Yeah.
I'd like
It's
to
like-
inside check that.
Yes, I know what happened. No, I don't know why. It
Okay.
just.
Okay, then
So-
what happened?
Are you guys going to make a deception check, or do I just
This-
win this?
I'd imagine you
Yeah.
just win that.
Yeah, you just kind of win this one.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see right out of this one.
Okay, you guys know exactly what you did. It's just Helga and I don't. And we would like to know. What did you guys do?
What do you do?
Guys, I'd like an answer. Otherwise, otherwise Helga and I are stopping this, and we're going back to the main road, going back to the camp, and talking it out. So you better tell us what we're doing, or I'm going to take this entire carriage back.
I will turn this carriage around right now. What do y'all say?
Penelope, it was your idea. I think you should tell them.
Way to throw me under the
Yeah, I'm signing up.
Yeah.
Way to throw her under the bus.
And I look inquisitively over at Penelope.
We were trying to get our stuff back, but there were too many people, so we thought we could put them in the bag of holding, and then that turned into dropping them from 1,000 feet up.
Why?
I mean, that sounds pretty straightforward. Thought about the wrong thing.
That's murder.
I'm realizing that now.
Yeah,
You should have
yeah.
realized that before you did it.
I know. Okay.
Well,
We don't chalk ourselves up to be like these noble heroes like those turds do. Okay? We don't. We're just in it for some money, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, close enough.
But we can't go around just massacring people like that.
I mean,
That's. Listen, we maybe could have talked things out with them, but after what you guys pulled, no.
Wait, aren't you a doctor? Aren't you like specialized at stopping people from dying instead of
Don't
doing
have
the
to
opposite?
point
yeah, you
out
don't
my
have to
mistakes.
rub
I-
that one in,
I have
pal.
already beaten myself up enough for well, not enough. I will continue to beat
Penelope,
myself.
your sending stone begins to buzz.
No!
Don't answer.
Okay.
No.
Not right
Does
now.
Penelope know whose it's from? 'Cause,
No
like,
caller ID.
Okay.
This is Fantasyland. We don't have that yet.
But we have established they operate like exactly identical to cell phones on every level except that. And yet. Yeah.
Well, get some rest. We're not going to see a town for a while, probably.
You will
Without-
not. The closest place is a farming town. Y'all could probably hunker down in for a while. Known for its orchards. It's very small.
Jared's gonna like uncomfortably become visible again. He's like, oh, that does not translate to an audio medium. He's just like staring at his hands.
Okay, do I know where Justinian is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the range on that?
Let me see. I have 6 PDFs loaded up specifically so I can know what I do.
Imagine playing a class that requires like more information.
Imagine I'm just hitting.
Okay, so you cast your mind about for information about a specific creature. If you concentrate for this option's full duration, then you gain a general idea of general understanding of where the creature is, the current location. You learn the region, city, town, village, or district where it is, pinpointing an area between 1 and 3 miles on a side. If the creature is on another plane of existence, you instead learn which plane.
Okay, yeah, Justinian, as far as you can tell, is back at the camp.
Oh boy!
Cool.
Sick.
So what are you guys doing to while away the long hours? Y'all playing tic-tac-toe?
We do not play
No.
game here anymore.
No, we're just sitting uncomfortably.
After you commit murder, you dipshits! You don't want to bring down the movie, you shouldn't toss your people through down.
No,
Not
it's
even-
okay. No,
Oh, I do
I'm just
reboots. I
fucking
do
with ya.
reboots.
Okay,
Yeah, no, just the 3 of them.
Not
Not
and
even
then-
Krevin?
Not even Grevin? Not even Jam
the 3 of
Jar?
them: Krevin, Jamjar, and Grom.
Okay. Grevin's thinking about Jamjar's thinking about oats. Grum seems unsettled. What was the other one?
Krevin.
Yeah, Krevin is thinking bloodshed is but a precursor to something far greater. What's Elga thinking?
Pissed.
What's your thinking?
Neat. That's his mental state in
You
one word.
You sick son of a.
Yep!
What's Penelope thinking?
Repentant. She's staring at a family photo crying.
No!
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Jared just like, outwardly he's like, oh god. Inwardly he's just like, huh.
Means to an end, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, you
Can I say out loud, Jared, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
I say that out loud.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah.
what do you mean? What's your issue? What's your
Nothing.
No?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing at all.
Okay. Hey Penelope, you got my copy of Shadow and Bone, right? I needed to remind you because I want to put that back in my box.
I'm gonna look at you like tears streaming from my eye, and then like the tears stop. Look at you like.
Oh, not the time. Sorry.
I go back.
Back to your grieving. My apologies.
Okay.
So the town of Tarnel is about a day and a half from where you were. Is there anything specific you guys are doing, or just trucking it till you get there?
Just trucking.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Now
not.
I assume you're sleeping in shifts in the cart, so you don't have to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be praying to Kantayla for forgiveness and
Roll a
set.
religion check.
Alright.
Okay.
Bad.
Wait, does religion count as magic?
No.
I don't know. Does religion count as
15.
magical?
15. Alright, you feel vaguely comforted. Which is
I don't
kinda
want
There,
to feel
there.
comforted.
You feel vaguely comforted, which is a little strange, but
Okay.
Got a mental. There, there.
Not wanting to
from
break the
Campaign.
silence, but I'd like to use telepathy to tell everyone the details of the Mage Slayer axe because I identified. I'm going to
you're
tell.
like, hey guys, I know this might not be the time, but did you know?
I actually unconnect myself from the telekinesis.
You
Pull
can't do
out
that.
my
You can't
notebook
do
and
that.
start taking notes.
Alright,
I do though.
It's not willing.
you
Yeah,
tell me
it's-
everything it means about that?
I don't know.
Helga
The,
blocks you.
Yeah,
No,
go
wait, everything you find out. Everything you find out.
like I identified the Mage Slayer axe. I told him what I found from.
What do you get from identify?
Like what it did and stuff, and what its magical properties
Alright.
and stuff. And that's it's a really ancient way of enchanting.
Yeah.
So I couldn't figure it all out.
You cannot recognize the craftsmanship necessarily. You can tell what you've already told. It just destroys magical energy. It doesn't suck it up. It doesn't like disperse it. It just destroys it.
Mhm.
Yeah, this was made by hands that were not human, but were nothing else you recognized either.
Mhm.
It is a weapon that has known a lot of bloodshed. Whatever gives it its anti-magic capabilities is inherent to it. It's not an enchantment that can be taken off. It is built into the very nature of it. It is incredibly rare, potentially last of its kind, but you can't tell.
Okay, I tell that to everyone, including Helga.
You're starting to get towards where you think Tarnel's going to be. Not that you've ever been this way, but you know where you know it to be.
I actually spend my on the journey well, like the last little bit at least. I just examine my pendant.
Oh yeah. So it shimmers in the sunlight. It's like this like kind of golden sheen,
Mm-hmm.
which you swear wasn't there before. And nothing seems to have been changed about it, but it almost feels heavier in your hands with purpose.
I'd love to approach Helga and be like, Helga, your amulet, can I identify it?
No, Norman. No.
Okay. You don't know. You don't want to know what it does.
Just no, not now.
Okay.
So who's awake? Well, you sleeping shifts. What's the shifts?
We always do like you last, me third.
Yeah.
Well,
first.
if we're staying up like to take shifts, so we're constantly driving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably be last because I can't drive an
Well, it
animal.
would be a rotation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I should probably be fourth then because I can't really drive
well,
an
it's
animal.
gonna be rotation.
It doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
don't have to do it either way.
Mm-hmm.
I assume Norman and Jared stay awake during the nights.
Yeah.
I'll go Penelope during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay. So, Helga and Penelope, you guys have just been like woken up, and you can see like Dorman and Jared are just starting to snore off in the back seat. Meanwhile, you can see just like the first rays of sun shooting up. So Tarnel is in almost in like a meadow in the middle of kind of a not sparse, but nicely spaced out birch forest. The road you're going down is fairly unmaintained. You know they're known for their orchards, and this is not the time of year where they'd be like bringing produce into any bigger town, so probably not a lot of traffic along this road. But you guys still bleary, still fairly sleepy from just waking up, and I imagine still not talking. You see a string of flags stretched across the two trees in front of you. And it's like this just bright red, like triangular flags like you'd see at a party. And as you keep going, you see there's more and more of them, just of all these different colors, just like stretched throughout the forest on the road to Tarnel.
Huh.
Neat.
Cool.
Okay. Can we make nightmare checks?
Sure, everyone make a dream check.
Getting that 20.
Not
Oh, that's a 16,
Oops, I knocked some 15.
Okay, Helga and I both got nat 20.
which is very impressive.
You
Your dream melds together.
Yeah, you exist in the same dream first. Helga, you dream of your childhood home in Humboldt. You dream of your grandfather. But no matter how you try to talk to him, he will not look you in the eye. Norman, you dream of... What does Norman dream of?
I don't know.
I don't know, you told me.
Norman, you dream of falling. You dream of this endless void in all directions, and you're just falling. And then it just suddenly stops, and you're just hanging suspended in the air, just in space, looking down on the world. Penelope, your nightmare is, because I guess this was truly a nightmare check. You're back in the camp, but there's no one there. It's empty except for the two bodies on the ground. You walk over to examine them, and there's the bodies of your brother and mother, barely recognizable after the fall. Jared, what do you
I got a
roll?
16.
All right, yeah. So what you dream is a little different. You have a dream that you're back in the camp, and everything's frantic around you, but you're walking through it as if no one notices you or sees you at all. And you walk to the bodies, and they are not splattered flesh on the ground. They are piles of crumbling crystal.
Huh.
There you go.
Neat.
Oh, my.
So anyway,
Sure
yeah.
hope
I have
that
a
isn't
question about my
relevant.
dream check. When I'm falling and then I stop and then I look at the ground, what do I see?
Oh, you see the world from a distance.
Okay, it's just very far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, Penelope and Helga. So these flags are becoming more and more numerous to the point where they're like hanging low and actually obscuring your vision of the trail. And like it's not like a problem for you can still like pass through, like the road's not blocked, but but like your vision's obscured, and it's actually kind of beautiful because there's just like all these like beautifully colored flags with like various like patterns and such printed on them, and like sunlight streaming through them from all angles.
Interesting. Do you think they are having a celebration?
Yeah, I don't know. What time of year is it?
Yeah, it's fall.
Oh.
Yes, the harvest season
Yeah.
just finished, so that might be it.
Remember to speak loud for the mic.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yes!
Are you guys gonna? You can roll history checks to kind of tell what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Or hell, actually roll religion checks to look at these flags.
I will not.
Okay.
I got a 15.
That's still awful audible.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. So you guys recognize the symbols on these flags. Mostly come well, I think you get it pretty quickly from Astaria, and you would get it from your time in Humboldt. These are the flags that you see around entertainers guilds. They are all bear the sigil of Feranian, who is the deity of
The Guts Golden Glory
yeah.
36th annual sled race.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, that was exciting. Yeah, who is the deity of, as you know, like entertaining, the arts, stuff like that. And you're getting closer, and more of these flags are like dangling down, and so you almost don't stop in time to see the person standing completely still in the middle of the road.
I go, whoa, to Crumb, who I'm on.
Crone goes and stops abruptly.
Very good.
So this person is tall and thin and wearing these long flowing purple robes, these silk robes. And they're wearing a drama mask, a theater mask that depicts a smiling face and is otherwise just plain white, like porcelain, but a fairly detailed, like smiling theater mask and like kind of like stylized. And they have long black hair that goes down to about their shoulders. No, I said long, past their shoulders, I mean. And it's like straight and glossy, and they are wordlessly gesturing to the path behind them. This is just gonna be an Easter egg. Can you hear the screaming in the background?
It's the excitement from the city behind or in front of us.
Yeah. So, and they are gesturing wordlessly to the city behind them, or I guess the town behind them, which is still obscured by yet more flags. And they say, "Are you here for the play?"
Yes.
Well, it's promising to be a good performance tonight. So I hope that you enjoy it to the best of your ability.
I
Is
can't.
this person organic?
How can you tell? They're wearing long robes, they got long hair, and their face is completely covered.
There's
Right.
some strangers.
And
Edgy MTBI houses.
they clasp their hands together and they say, "Our cast tonight promises to be a talented bunch.
I can't wait. It sounds very fun.
People come from quite a distance to visit the Festival of the Masks."
I'm sure.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm gonna lean over to Helga and whisper, and this is a whisper by the way, I don't believe we should be going here if it is like a massive festival where a ton of people are going to be.
Oh, don't
However-
worry, my friend.
Would they hear that?
Oh shit.
You will be just as
Masked,
anonymous as you
yeah.
like.
Yeah, we can wear
Masks,
masks.
yeah.
And from the folds in their the inner fold of their robe, like as if they're reaching into an inner pocket, they pull out 4 masks that seem like they should not be able to fit in such a space without creating some sort of disruption. And yeah, one is a snarling face that appears angry, looks just about large enough for a huge human woman. There's one that seems deep in thought, that seems like it would be just large enough for a human man, who's pretty tall.
About
There's
60.
one that seems sorrowful, that seems like it would be just the right size for a small halfling. And finally, there is one that just has a completely blank expression, that looks like it would be just right for some sort of sickly human woman.
Well,
How
okay,
did
so
you-
obviously I'm gonna take
No,
the
never mind.
sad
I
one.
like how this
Hey,
is supposed to be.
Hey, you guys are both asleep.
Yeah.
I like how this makes us a novice, but this is a 2-foot person and a 7-foot person. We're definitely
Exactly.
hard to find.
There's plenty of people. There's far more height diversity in this world than there is in the real one.
It's
So,
okay, we'll
thank
get some
you.
cool robes.
I grabbed them.
But
Wait, are you like jumping down off the cart? Or? All right. So you go to jump off the cart, and instantly it almost feels like they're right there. Like it's not like they teleported or anything, but like it's just like they were closer than you thought they were, and they just reach up and hand them to you. They're like, the performance begins at 8. I'd suggest you arrive on time, but it might be more prudent to come 10 or 20 minutes late in order to secure front row seats to what I'm sure is going to be an excellent production.
Wait, we
Wait,
want to come later?
Earlier, you... Come on.
But you said late.
Of course I meant earlier.
Is this in character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, how
Naturally
did you
come
know
late.
there were 4 of us?
Don't I?
Many people come to see the Festival of Masks. Each one of them special in their own way.
Yeah.
Can I Arcana check the mask?
Just
Louder? I'm being pretty loud, but alright.
Can I Arcana check my mask?
It's just a mask. I'm not gonna make you roll an Arcana check. It's a mask.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. This is very.
Of course.
I can't wait. All right, we'll be on our way.
And they step to the side of the road and just gesture you in. Like they're like pointing the way in, but do not appear to be moving.
Cool.
I put my mask on.
Okay. Yeah, it fits like a glove.
I take the
That is, it only fits on your hand. Yeah.
I
Look
guess
at
I
me.
put mine on too.
So you guys are still going for a bit, and as you're entering the town, you see like it's beautiful. The flags are so colorful and they're just everywhere, and the streets are populated with people wearing these same masks and moving silently, and just kind of like moving in crowds through the streets, and like you do occasionally hear the chatter of speech, but it's almost like it's like you're hearing it from another room and you can't quite make out what's being said. And at the center of this tiny farming town, there is a massive theater. It has been converted, and it looks like multiple buildings have been kind of like, almost like walls have been knocked down and things have been packed back up to create what appears to be a large theater. And yeah, that's about it. There's still shops and such if you want to go into them, but
What time is it?
it's just early morning,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna say 7.
Are people wearing masks?
Yes,
Okay.
everyone is wearing a mask.
Except for, I guess, us two.
Yeah, and
we're
you
not
guys are
awake.
still inside the carriage. Just miles and miles of these beautiful orchards are stretching, just like on all
Okay.
sides.
And they're all owned by this one capitalist person. Okay.
Cedar wine.
All owned by Cedar
These
Wine.
are all cedar trees being tapped for their rich and luscious wine. Yeah, no, and that is also incredibly beautiful because they're all currently in bloom. Just all sorts of like flowers.
This is fall and they're in bloom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Fantasyland. Also, some plants bloom in fall.
Also,
bro.
some things are fucky in here.
Well, no duh, they just produced 4 magical masks that fit perfectly.
No, the
from
masks aren't
nothing.
magical. The person probably is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so
Probably.
you do anything?
I'd like to identify my book box.
You're asleep.
You're asleep.
I'd like
Okay.
you to be quiet, dead man. I raise
yet.
my axe.
Only dreams now.
No. As you do that, I move it over to Jared's neck.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Penelope.
What are y'all doing?
They probably need their rest.
I'd agree.
No.
I'm gonna go have a nice breakfast.
You want to go get some breakfast somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has been a while since I've had a nicer
Yeah,
restaurant
a nice meal. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we go to Peg's Glorified Ham and Eggs just down the street.
Okay, yeah, they do have a Pegs here.
Awesome.
Nice.
I want like
nice,
a mom
dude.
and
A
pops.
restaurant called Pegs.
Nice.
You know why they call it that? Okay, what?
I want like a mom and pops restaurant.
They only
not
have
some-
Pegs. I'm sorry, and they only serve cedar wine. You know, yeah, it's pretty easy to find like what appears to be some sort of like small, almost cafe-looking restaurant, and it is also populated by these people in the strange masks, which is now you too, I guess.
Do the masks offer the ability to eat and drink, or would you have to like lift them up?
You'd have to lift them up.
Okay.
No one in the restaurant appears to be eating.
No, they
or
give you a
drinking. They're sitting around
straw.
tables, and you can only guess conversing.
They give you a
Wait,
straw
is there
and
a
you have to
mouth hole
stick
with
it
the
under the
mask or
mask.
just eye holes?
No, neither. I just said you have to lift it up.
No, no.
They
Oh
don't
yeah,
have eye
no,
holes?
fuck, there's eye holes. There's eye holes. I messed up. I heard mouth hole and I said no, but
Okay.
there's eye holes. Yeah.
Okay, what about nose holes so you can breathe and
No, you have to die.
Yeah, sure. I guess there'd be nose holes.
smell? Okay, guys,
Yeah,
we
to
can
breathe
snort
somehow.
code.
We can snort
Don't worry,
code.
Penelope. You can still do a line.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Breakfast of champions.
So you headed in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you pull the door open, and every person in the shop just briefly turns to look at you, and then turns back to whatever. they
Oh
were
god,
doing.
it's like when you walk into a classroom late.
Yeah.
Are they all wearing masks?
Yes, the person behind the counter is as well.
Okay. I go up to the counter. Just 2 of whatever he's having.
No one in the shop has food.
Okay, I
What
say.
kind of
Two of
breakfast
whatever
do
he's
you
having.
have?
Can you give me 2 of those big nothing burgers?
Yeah, can I have a nothing with a side of nothing?
Hey, can you get me one of those impossible burgers?
Do you have any?
Can I have one of those improbable burgers?
Can I have one of those barely there eggs? Yeah.
Can do you have any chicken fried steak?
What the fuck is a
Any
steak?
home style breakfasts?
Why wouldn't
We
you know
have the
what a steak
lumberjack
is?
slam. No,
Yeah.
we would be happy to provide suitable lodgings and food for any of our guests.
All right.
What do you want?
Do you have any home style
$1,000,000?
breakfasts? Maybe chicken fried steak?
Coming right up.
Alright,
None of
I
these
guess we'll find a
guys are
place to sit.
people.
We go and find a place to sit.
What are you getting?
I'll just have the fries or something.
Okay.
The potatoes that come with it.
Yeah, you can hear them like gently, like people around you like gently murmuring in conversation, and it doesn't look like they're all one generic person. It's not like they're mannequins. Like they're like all sorts of different people, and they're all wearing different masks.
Can I kind of listen in on one of the conversations? And does it sound like they're all talking the same? Like in that same.
Vague cadence. Yeah.
Okay.
There's like there's natural variation, but it does kind of seem like they're all rehearsing their lines.
Interesting.
Fuck, we're part of the play, guys.
Do you want to lodge here, or should we get something else?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't think any other place in town would be better.
All right.
This is just a restaurant.
Yeah. No, you sleep on the benches.
But they did say that they'd provide lodging to all of their customers.
They meant like in a vaguer sense in the town would.
Oh,
I'm just gonna meta that one.
okay.
Our passive insight is high enough to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. But not Evans. So you guys sit there for a bit and just kind of, I guess, awkward silence
No, I
or
start
perturbed silence.
Isn't it lovely that all the trees are flowering at this time of year?
Yes, it's very nice, Penelope.
Pretty quickly, someone brings out a plate of what looks to be normal, like chicken fried steak, I guess, and sets it with a clink down on the table. It's like,
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy your stay in our town.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
How much does it cost?
And they walk away. Actually, well, they start walking away to the left, and then they look like they messed up, and then they start walking away to the right.
I see. We all have a part in this play.
I want to be
Interesting.
in
Under
there.
the sea in an octopus's garden. No!
Helga,
Violence.
I feel like there is some tension in your voice when you're talking to me.
No.
Would you lie to me, Helga? I
Oh,
actually
no.
already know the answer to that one.
I would never lie to you, Penelope. Oh, my dearest friend.
Alright,
My
I have
dearest
participated in a terrible thing. I realize that.
something or other, yeah?
Mm-hmm, yes. And I did not originally intend for it to turn out this way. Although it was part of the initial plan. Jared is not here right now, so back off, fool.
And what was the initial plan?
Well, alright, so it went like this. Originally, we were going to take the bag of holding. We put Jam Jar in the bag of holding, and we were going to put Jam Jar in the carriage, and then we were going to start picking up all of our stuff. but there were like 12 people all around our carriage rummaging through our stuff. So we weren't exactly sure what to do without getting noticed. And then the rogue took your vermilion helmet and vanished. And
Oh
so
shit, you didn't see the rogue take your helmet, did you? That's news to you.
yeah, and so we couldn't find him, her. Thank you.
No problem.
And
Thank you,
Challenge your own
God.
assumptions. Go on. So what, rogues can only be men now?
Yeah.
what
Go on.
yes. So then, you know how you'll have terrible thoughts in your mind, and you're like, "Why the hell did I think that?"
Yes.
So, so I was like, "Well, we put Jam Jar in the bag of holding, so we can just put these people in the bag of holding." And then that ended up becoming, why don't we just drop them from very high? Because we can float. But then I was like, wait a minute. But we had already had 2 people in the bag at that point. So I handed the bag to Jared and I said, I can't do this. If you feel like doing this, it is up to you. And then he dropped the people out and I just felt this intense guilt as I didn't want to watch them splat against the floor.
I feel like you would have had the same effect in that situation if you would just like let them out on the ground, like in the forest.
See, but we can't move very fast, and there was like 12 of them around. So by the time they got back, we would already be putting other people in the forest, and it wouldn't get us anywhere. We actually thought of that.
Then you should have come down and alerted us.
We didn't know where
Change
you
of plan.
were.
I mean,
The only thing we had discussed was if we were in danger, what to do.
this is not good, Penelope. Okay,
Yes,
we
I realize that.
need to maintain at least some sort of good face and like to the outside world.
Yes. Well, Norman and I have been trying to build a reputation as alchemists here, but I feel like that will be ruined.
Not in this town.
Well,
Well, maybe people will buy
we're
stuff
trying to
here.
make it all over the world,
Maybe people
like
will buy,
country.
will buy stuff here.
At least in the country.
Yeah, we're just trying to get a reputation as good traveling alchemists.
Jared has good
Jared is not here. Get lost.
charisma.
We'll wake you up in an hour.
In a real life hour.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the update on my life.
Okay. Alright, whatever. We gotta figure out what's going on here. Because I don't know if you haven't noticed, this isn't normal.
No, this is just like home.
Have you never been to a festival of masks before?
I can
You have not.
I can
Okay.
for sure say that I haven't.
Well, I haven't either. But my theory is that we are all part of the play, basically. Because did you notice how everybody is, like, using the same set of lines when they talk, like, individual to the person? But the person in the road, the person at the counter, even our waiter who brought over the food, he made it. Was it he or she? who
They.
brought over?
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Okay. They made a mistake, obviously, because they turned to the left, but then they were like, "Ugh, I was supposed to go right."
But
So I feel the play has already begun.
yeah, but who's watching it?
Well, everybody, I think.
Gotta be loud.
This
Oh.
is
Yes.
I mean, what's more fun than watching a play rather than to be in the play itself?
Norman isn't here.
I'd rather watch a play.
Ha! Ha! Pussy.
How's the chicken fried steak? Is it good?
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
Roll a tasting
I
check.
could take a bite of potato.
Roll and
Yeah, it's good.
check.
It's like little potato cubes.
Are you not eating it?
This place is giving me the EBGBs. I've kind of lost my appetite.
I want to eat mine and go. Are you going to eat that?
Your food?
No, I'm. Wait. Did you
I
not
was just
order?
nibbling on
Yeah,
your
she did not
potatoes.
order.
Oh, on I see. I thought you ordered something. I forgot that you didn't.
Should we go back and get them?
I guess. How much for the food?
Don't worry about that.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool. Yeah, I hate this place. On the way out, I kind of like accidentally, like quote unquote accidentally, like bump someone's chair just to see like if they have any like just to see their reaction.
They look surprised. And
Wait.
like well, I guess you can't tell what their facial expression is. They got a mask
I
that
mean,
looks
you,
happy.
you can see surprised body.
Yeah. They seem surprised and like look at you real quick, and
Oh, sorry about
it
that.
quickly readjusts and it's like, stick to the script.
See?
Okay. Where do we get the script?
And I guess you could. No, you can see their eyes. They roll their eyes and go back to what they were doing.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, let's go.
So y'all rush out of the restaurant to your character who's still waiting outside, and all your animals, which don't appear to be skeezed out the same way you are. They're just chilling.
They are fitted with custom-made
yeah.
masks.
Yeah, your bird just perks on top of the carriage. They're all chilling.
Does your bird get a bird mask?
No, I'm
No.
afraid not. Made him cry. Yeah, and your friends are sleeping. Friend is a big word. Your compatriots are sleeping in the back.
Colleagues.
What do you do?
I go in there, I rustle Norman. I say, put this on, we're in a weird town, and...
5 more minutes.
Give me an accent, Nicholas. This is pathetic.
Alright, yeah, Norman, wake up, we gotta... Okay, there's weird things happening in this town, put this on.
5 more minutes.
Okay, see ya.
Right. Y'all waking up Jared?
I want to take Jared's hand, form a ball of water, and start heating the water up. And just like gently.
That wakes him up, I guess.
Wait. Wouldn't cold water be better at that?
Fine, I just splash cold water on you.
Oh, what?
And then take it back.
God. Oh,
Good
God.
morning. We are part of a play. Put your mask on.
Ooh, alrighty. And I'm wait. I'm gonna like try to put it on, and then I've got my glasses on still, so I'm just like, wait.
Yeah, you do have to
Take
take
the glasses off. Put the mask on. Put the glasses on over the mask.
They fit well enough. It kind of slides down, but if you push it up regularly, it'll work.
Okay.
This is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so everyone here is real weird, and it all sucks.
Okay.
And we
And
have
you know
to
that-
be at the theater before 8.
It is known to be like a fairly normal like Orchard town. It's like this isn't like a thing as far as you know. Also, none of you have ever heard of the Festival of Masks.
Well, I don't even know what it's called, so that's okay.
Okay.
Then you especially haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
Not even now.
Yeah.
Can I
Norman's
go to
asleep.
Okay. I admire commitment to the bit. Yeah.
Can I go to a shop and buy some incense?
Give it a shot, sure.
Jared's
What do you
gonna
mean?
wake up Norman real quick.
I can attempt to buy incense.
That's not what I said.
Wakey, wakey, motherfucker.
Oh.
Time to get up. We got shit to do.
Get up. Get out of bed. Get up. Get out
Look,
of
I
bed.
get up.
Wake
I'd like to
up.
wash
Okay.
my face. Why is everyone wearing masks?
Because that's what we're doing. I think.
Put it on in
Penelope.
some weird, creepy
There
town.
you go. This is yours.
Why does this mask hide everything but my eyes?
Because
I
that's
like
how
to put it
masks
on.
work.
If it's very well. Yeah, if you want to go to a local shop, yeah, there's a shop that looks like it's like kind of tchotchkes, just like odds and ends. Or you could probably
Get
find
a
something
shirt
like-
that reads, "I participated in the festival
Festival
of
of
masks,
Masks."
and I."
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So it's pretty easy. You do find one. Once again, manned at the counter by one of those masked people. The people milling around. Oh, and everyone's wearing these nice silk like robes, but they're all like fairly plain. Yeah, people milling around. Like there's a line of people like kind of like at the counter, like 3 people at the counter who look like they're waiting in line, but none of them appear to be buying anything.
Can I find sticks of incense somewhere?
Sure, I'll say yeah. There's sticks of incense.
All right.
Smells
I
like-
walk.
Theater.
I go up into the line and like look, and then go up into the front.
All right, they all look at you fairly disapprovingly, but none of them really move to stop you as you place the incense on the counter. And the cashier looks at it hesitantly, like looks back up at you and like looks at it and looks at you. And appears to be like thinking for a second. It's like, all right, Line. And then they pause for a second. They say, "The incense for you, then."
Yes. How much would that be? I want to like
5 copper.
place 5 copper down.
Thank.
Say thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
I want to look at him disapprovingly, even though I guess they can't tell that.
You're gonna
Cannot
squint out
tell.
of the mask.
Yeah. That is very exaggerated pantomime.
All right.
But do you guys want to head over to the actual theater itself?
What time is it now? About?
Oh, it's still.
That's a question to God.
It's still
Sorry.
mid morning.
Okay. I guess we might as well get a handle on
So I want to check it out
yeah.
before you
Penelope's
know.
off where'd she go? Buy something? Well,
Yeah,
we'll meet up, I'm sure.
She's coming back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great. So I guess we might as well.
Yeah. It shouldn't be too hard to find us, so I'm not too worried about Penelope.
Yeah. She's pretty recognizable.
We could all go together. We'll wait like 2 seconds.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
You know, good thing right after the incident, we go to a village where everyone wears masks for some reason. You know, it's awfully convenient.
How? This sucks. It's hot behind this mask.
Is it?
No, it's perfect. It fits perfectly, and it's very comfortable to wear.
Okay.
Don't lie.
Okay.
Don't lie to us.
I don't know, I just don't like it.
Stop lying.
Okay. It just squeezes me out. It just makes me a little uncomfortable, Helga.
All right. So you guys are going to check out the theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Penelope, you're coming along with us.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Was there anything else you were going to get, or just the incense? Okay.
Okay, I'd like to walk over to Jared and be like, Jared.
Yes.
So. Oh, this is all telepathy, by the way, so the others
Okay.
don't notice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Remember to be
Jared?
loud.
Yes.
So, you know, I'm a strange magic user. Like, my abilities typically stray from ones of a normal mage.
Yes.
So, one of my abilities.
You know how I'm really cool and can do magic that you guys can't? Because it just seems like I'm it's kind of dope in that sense.
Yeah, like I could just do it with my
I can't like do it with my eyes closed, where you guys have to like talk. Okay, go
Yeah.
on.
Okay. So, one of my abilities is that I can, let's just say, read the moods of people.
Alright.
And after the incident, I read the moods of everyone in the party
Okay.
and the horses.
Alright.
Uh,
What were the horses' moods? I need to know.
Previn, absolutely lovely beast. Love the guy.
Krevin, absolutely lovely beast.
Okay.
An incredible thing
That's
to
his
say.
mood.
Jamnar really likes Penelope and Oates.
Of course.
Chrome just vibes. Chrome's just vibing.
Naturally.
This is true.
So here's the thing. Penelope felt really
Of
guiltful.
course.
Helga, was pissed. You on the other hand, you thought, the feel I was getting from you is that you thought neat, as if, dropping 2 people off from a really high height is neat. Jared, I'm worried.
Well,
Are you
don't
going to kill
be.
people?
No, of course not.
Is this going to be a thing from now on?
Not that I intend.
Jared!
This is an intervention.
Jared, I'm worried.
Well, stop it.
Me and Penelope are walking, meanwhile you two are behind us just staring at
Yeah,
forward
We're like
blankly.
angrily gesturing.
Just
at
keep
each
going,
other.
keep going, keep going.
Well, don't be worried about me. I'm perfectly. It's all right.
Is it though?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. I'm telling you, it's all right. Don't you believe me?
Do you want
been
me to
through
tell
all
the
this
rest of the
together.
party about this? Do you want me to tell Helga about this?
No, let's not.
Jared, as you guys are walking, you two in kind of the back, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and you turn, and there's someone with like a fairly neutral but displeased mask, and they say, "Remember, yes and
I'm gonna nod.
no kills the conversation," and then they just walk off.
I
We can hear this, right?
yeah, you can hear that part.
Oh, you could hear that. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
okay.
were saying that out loud.
Yeah.
But this entire time you've been telling me that there's nothing I need to be worried about.
There isn't.
But I would want to know why. Why did you think that? What makes you think that dropping two bodies off of a really high height to a grotesque death is something to think, huh, neat? about?
Sometimes we have thoughts that we do not understand. I mean, I'm sure
Insight
Penelope
check.
could attest to that. Do I need
So-
to roll what, deception? Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah, that's not yeah, I'm lying.
Jared, stop messing with me. You lied about the mask being hot already, and now you're lying about
Okay.
this.
Okay, that's just because it makes me
I meant the
uncomfortable.
other kind of hot.
Come on! No, it was just uncomfortable here. This place weirds
We're
me out. and I wanted to
digressing.
take the
Let's
mask off.
move back to the topic.
Okay.
Why did you think that? And stop lying to me.
I don't know, man. It was a means to an end, and it's not really one that I'm intending to repeat.
Jared is a utilitarian.
So sometimes things just happen.
Okay.
Sometimes it has to be done.
Okay, Jared,
Done.
I won't tell the others about this, but I will be keeping my eye on you.
You do that. Go away.
And then I'd like to walk ahead and join the others and leave Jared behind.
And Jared's gonna catch up after like a moment or two, but pointedly not look at Norman.
Helga, you are the first to reach the theater, and it's got these big double doors, and there's a bunch of people just kind of milling about outside it, and they all seem excited because you can tell as they're reading. It's almost like they're reading off bad lines. Like whoever wrote this play wasn't trying too hard, because you can hear them saying outside like, "I sure am excited for tonight's performance. You know how the theater always does well. Can't wait to see the performance tonight." It's like stuff like that, where it's like, no one would ever really say this.
So everyone is like an NPC and have NPC energy.
Ah, Star
A little.
Wars dialogue.
Or more like they're just reading bad lines.
Okay.
Ah,
Not a
Star
good
Wars
word.
dialogue. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Don't dunk on my boy.
No, I
Get
love,
'em.
I love
Get their
Star
asses.
Wars.
You fuck off.
Okay, so, yeah, are you going in? Are you just knocking?
I knock on the door.
Okay. Yeah, I guess, who would, yeah, you know what, sure, an usher opens it. Someone with another mask but dressed as an usher pushes it open from the inside and gestures you guys in. There's what appears to be a ticket, like, booth, like, in the wall, where they're selling, tickets for tonight's show. And there's, a, big, like, what would it be called? I guess just a board with the names of the cast of tonight's show.
John Doe, Jane Doe.
No, it's a bunch of, there's multiple names you do not recognize, and then there's fucking
And
Okay.
you.
and you. No, it just occurred to me that I forgot everyone's last name except for Jared.
It
Norman
hurts.
is man.
I know yours.
Wild heart.
Yeah, Wildheart. Yeah.
Von Bar.
Yeah. I mean, like, I knew them all. I just wasn't willing to plumb the depths of my mind. Yeah, so, and then, of course, at the top of the list, it does show Helga von Bar playing the hero, Penelope Wildheart playing, oh, let me see where I wrote all this down. The Prophet, Normal Man, playing the Key,
It stings Helga to read that out loud.
Yeah.
one Jared Stillwater playing the Inventor.
Mmm.
What the frick does the key mean?
And then there's a bunch of names you do not recognize, and then there's just like various names. Your brother's name is up there, and both your parents. Your grandfather's name is up there, Helga. God, Jared doesn't really have any attachments, does
Two
he?
aunts
Yeah,
that
sure.
raised him. His
Both
parents are
your aunts.
dead, but he's not broken up about that one.
Yeah, except their names are not cited. They're written as Aunt 1 and Aunt 2.
That
Norman,
sucks.
no one you would know from
What
your
about
life.
the library
Librarian.
No, library attendant is not there. And then like a whole list of extras.
And me.
And me. And Maddie McGuire
Huh.
as the coolest and sexiest character. Maddie McGuire is Van Helsing. I do not remember a lot of your guys' friends' names. I'd have to look back through my document.
Catherine Escobar.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but like just various people you know.
Eric the
Romero's
Arkansas
up
Viper
there.
Eric
Chain.
the Arkansas Viper Chain is up
Romero's
there.
up there, but he's had his
Oh,
name
fuck.
scratched out like 3 times.
Oh, yes, it's fun. No, Romero is up there.
Yes! My boy!
This is Dr. Myriad Romero.
I keep forgetting
His name
first
is Myriad?
Yeah.
His name is Myriad.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's spelled like the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were a myriad of other spellings you could have chosen from.
And then at the very top of the list, with no name attached, it just says the Master of Ceremonies.
Okay, we know
Well,
who we are stabbing.
That's Franian, boys.
Wait, Chang. 2 of your party
That would be
members murder 2 innocent people, and your first reaction to, wow, mysterious name is that's who we're stabbing.
I mean,
No,
That's out of
fair-
character.
That's a
who
cheesy ass place.
I'm stabbing.
I go up to the ticket booth.
Okay.
Jared's gonna like
One,
stand behind Helga.
1 adult.
3 children.
What? No, 2 adults, 2 children.
There's just tickets here, my friend.
Oh, okay. 4 tickets then.
Here you are. And they hand you 4 slips of what appears to be silk. Each says admit 1 in this kind of cursive script. And then, the person, you cannot really determine gender or anything about them.
What's their mask?
It's just a kind of like, satisfied smile. And they say, remember to come a little bit early to get front row seats. The Master of Ceremonies will be giving an afterward. Oh God, is that really? We'll be giving an afterward afterwards. So we recommend you stick around a little bit after as well. And then they kind of like look like almost like chuckle what you imagine to be knowingly. It's like, I know it was a stupid line, but you know how it is. They shrug, and then they go back to their kind of earlier cadence, and they say, so make sure that you stay a little bit after to get that extra content. Now, would you like a program for tonight?
Yes, please.
And they look at you, and doesn't really like look at the party, and just hands you one, and it is a booklet. And
How thick is it?
Jared's gonna.
it's
peer-
very thin. It's like a couple pages that have been folded over in the
Jared's
middle.
gonna.
And
peer around Helga.
Hey, wait, you said that there were people practicing lines outside?
Not practicing lines, delivering lines.
Okay, well, yeah, okay.
They're talking.
Can I walk
And
up?
if you're walking away from the ticket booth,
Mm-hmm.
you can kind of hear the person like inside saying like afterwards, like kind of like repeating that to themselves, like as like that's dumb. But yeah,
Can I walk up to one of the people delivering lines and say, I am so excited for the performance today. The cast is supposed to be amazing, right?
well, it really depends on how well they play their parts.
Would you be able to tell me a couple of the names? I can't read with my height.
Oh, you. The names
Yes.
of
The cast. Just the top one. I can't
the
read.
cast, the names of the cast. The cast, the names of the cast?
Yes.
Yes. Tonight's leading lady will be one Helga von Bar.
Don't
Alright.
like that.
A story I've been told of heroism and despair.
Yeah, I've been feeling those lately.
Better. This is creepy as hell. Let's get
Betrayal and
out.
twists at every turn.
Oh,
Who will
I
go
love
in
those.
alive? Who will emerge alive? Who will go in dead? Who's to say? Anything can happen on the stage tonight.
I don't like that.
Sounds fun.
I don't like that.
All right, let's
Finally,
find
it's
an
time
inn.
for me
We
to
need
live
a
out my
booth.
twisted
What's
fantasies.
important? Yeah, you guys can go to the booth if you want to establish that.
No, wait. What's important? Don't stop
It's like-
there.
What's important is that you hear what the Master of Ceremonies has to say. A true dramaturge. That man always knows what she wants to do.
We're like a drama turd. Am I right, boys? Punch it in.
Hey!
Hey.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to leak your
Here, I got you. I'll be the stand-in.
Hey!
Okay.
Did you say that in character?
Feranian themselves
No.
come
Okay.
down
Yeah.
from the heavens to punch it in.
Hey, Maddie.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use find creature on the master of ceremonies.
In and
Uh,
out.
you have
you
to
have
be
to be familiar.
familiar.
It doesn't specify.
Okay.
It just says you cast your mind. You cast your mind about for information about a specific creature.
Yeah, you can do that. All right. That's gonna take what, an hour?
An hour.
All right. You guys kind of want to speed run that, or we can assume you are in the booth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
we
if you
go.
want to have like a
Let's
conversation
have a
in the
little
booth first.
conversation. So, what's on the program, my friend?
I open up the program.
So the first page is just like this big like color graphic that says the Festival of Masks, and it's got it's like a drama mask. The second one, that same cast list, and then the third, almost like pretty similar to what that person told you outside. It's like a tale of life and death, of adventure and sorrow, and it's just that same kind of like generic description of what a play is. Almost, it's like.
Mm-hmm.
What allegiances could be formed? What allegiances could be betrayed? Anything can happen on the stage tonight. And then the page after that's like, with a special afterword from the Master of Ceremonies. A little ad for Cedar Wine at the bottom.
God damn it.
Those bastards.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
And then the next
makes-
one says, please, no food is allowed in the theater.
Please turn off your sending stone.
Yeah.
It says that.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, I'm
Don't touch it.
very interested.
Stop.
No, keep going.
Oh, I lost the thread of that sentence.
Yeah.
I guess we should show up a little early and stay late. I mean, we're here.
We also are the main cast.
Yeah, I feel like that's more of a concern at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
They even have my full name. Like no one, like
I think
would put my.
You
No one else
introduce
has
yourself as your
and
full name.
Your
no,
full name.
No one else knows. No one else but me has that as their full name though. So
well,
I'm
yes,
a bit concerned.
that's your name.
It could be a different Jared Stillwater,
Stillwater.
Penelope Wildheart, Helga Von Bar, and Normal Man. It could be.
There's a lot of
And
us
you
out
turn
there.
around, and it's your rivals.
They're all very generic names.
So
I
they
guess
keep
we-
talking about a script, but
It seems like it's partially improv. I mean, I got the yes and talk from somebody, and
Yeah.
it made me feel very, very disappointed.
well, yes, and I can't believe that you got the yes and conversation.
I know. It's so I think in part what we're doing is mostly fine, especially since one of the lines in the program is nobody knows what will happen on the stage tonight, meaning that I think we can go a little bit wild.
0% of what is gonna happen is gonna be fine.
Oh, I know.
Okay, here's another thing.
I know. I'm just.
Here's another thing. My role apparently is a key. Am I supposed to just be like a metal
The
object?
key and the
Yes.
gate.
It's probably more metaphorical.
Metaphorical. I've never invented a thing in my life. I'm a goddamn literature man.
I'm very heroic, so you know.
Yeah, you do count.
I'm very prophetic.
Tell me a prophecy right now, Penelope.
You will die in 36 days from falling too high.
Sounds fun.
Ooh, sore wound.
Oh. Penelope says that and immediately starts crying.
You can't tell.
Penelope, what's that dripping off the inside of your mask?
Saliva.
Okay.
I'm so hungry.
I'm sweating a lot. I drool a lot. Alright, what time is it? Is it still early morning?
For the sake of expedience, time has passed.
Alright.
It's 1 p.m.
We're in a booth. We can fast travel
Yeah,
here.
pretty much. You guys are just waiting around, I guess. Are you doing anything in particular? You look at
I
your-
order a drink.
Bring out
Cedar.
a tall glass of cedar wine.
Yeah, I guessed it.
Yeah.
God damn it, capitalism is here, even within the magic
Was access to the theater limited, or could I walk in pretty easily?
You could walk into like the main area where you could like get tickets and such. You could not walk into the auditorium itself, like the actual theater. Like box
Anyone-
office is open.
Anyone playing music anywhere? Is there a music shop somewhere, or just like
In
somewhere
a town this small, no.
somewhere where an instrument would be?
Probably a house. I mean,
So there wasn't one in like a bar or tavern anywhere.
not that you saw. No.
No, they have a jukebox in here.
They do have a jukebox.
A jukebox.
They do.
That's you.
No. A jukebox in this world is just a door where you play like you pay dimes to play something new on the harp. I mean,
In a box.
yeah. And his name is Juke.
So there's nowhere I could find an instrument, even just in a shop.
You could ask around, I
Why
guess.
do you need an instrument?
Don't judge my methods; they're very wrong.
I'm judging your methods.
I-
Your last
Time
method.
you had a
Hey,
plan.
you can always do this.
You don't always have to follow it.
Even if you don't think that it's a good idea, you should at least tell us what your idea is.
No, I don't have. Last time
yeah,
I told
no.
somebody my idea, they dropped two
No, see,
people from 1,000
Oh,
feet.
yes, boy, last time I told someone my idea, they followed through on it. They took it to its logical conclusion.
But we have two people who don't have issues right here. So
No, this isn't an in-game conversation here. This is us yelling at each other. All right, fine. I'm just gonna find a secluded enough area.
Yeah, I guess you can split from the group over somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
At least you put out.
You can go into the orchards.
Yeah, sure.
And you can find the harp tree.
Where they grow harps. The harp tree. Where they grow harmonicas.
The harp tree. Saxophone.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put down the incense, and I'm gonna try to ask for I don't know how to pronounce the name, but
Feranian?
Feranian? Yeah, a question.
Okay, yeah, roll a religion check.
Pray real hard. Tides of Chaos?
Next time you cast a spell, you're mega fucked.
Okay. Well, it resets when I take a long rest.
Rats.
No,
But-
it resets when you cast a spell and no wild magic goes on.
Exactly.
I'm very
Uh,
excited. You're like, oh man, gotta be a prophecy. You cast minor illusion and rats fall from the sky.
I feel like the thing with like with Tides of Chaos is that every time it doesn't go off, does the next Tides of Chaos you do, does it stack on? I feel like that would
You
be.
can't do Tides of Chaos if you already used it.
No, but it resets when I take a long rest, and since we slept on the cart,
Yeah.
my last Tides of
okay,
Chaos
I
is
see.
gone.
I see.
So,
17.
all right. So immediately you like sit down, you light the incense, you're like, and then your mind just fills with music. It, like the sound of like harps and violins and such being played together in this harmonious melody, and yeah, I'm also gonna say the smell of the incense feels like almost bass boosted. What do you do?
Can I have my script?
My friend, I'm afraid that won't be necessary.
It's in broad.
Am I in danger?
In a broad sense,
All right. How long is this festival going on in the world?
the festival will. Well, you've come on closing night.
Interesting. Thank you.
Silence.
Do they have
Well, music, but no talking.
All right.
All right.
That's it.
Just end in the prayer. Turn off the Bluetooth.
Amen.
Yeah.
All right. Helga and the boys, what are you doing?
Sitting there.
I'm also going to
Helms from
pray,
the boys.
but out of anger, and I just hit Jared. No, I didn't.
Okay.
You just like punch Jared into the stratosphere.
You pick up Jared by his skinny little twink legs and you fucking fling him into the stratosphere.
He does. He's very heavy.
Wait,
with his
actually,
lead boots.
if you
I
pick
pull.
up,
Oh
I
yeah, forgot about those.
I bring him outside, and I just cut his legs off at the ankles.
He just floats away. Okay, what do you do?
I guess we're just gonna kind of wait because I don't really have anything else. I'm trying to stay at least with people who I know are human-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close enough.
How many other halflings have been in the town?
I don't think you've noticed any thus far.
Hmm.
It looks like the build. Once again, tough to tell behind like the masks and like the long flowing like silken clothes. Looks like the makeup of the town is.
Oh,
primarily
Jared's
human.
gonna button up his lab coat all the way
Okay.
so that he's got like a quasi robe.
Yeah, it almost looks like a costume.
Yeah.
Is there
He
any-
also wants to cover up his "I went to Recordton and all I"
No,
shirt.
no. My boyfriend
Friend went to Recordton and all. So I want to cover that one up.
Yeah, sure.
Do we notice anyone that's like 7 feet or taller in the village?
I know.
Just
Just
Helga?
Helga.
Just Helga?
Just how go.
Man, we're still super easy to identify.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever.
Is there anybody not wearing like silk and purple robes?
They're all wearing different colored. It was just the person that.
Oh, so but they're all wearing silken robes,
Yeah,
just not us.
just not you.
I want
Costume
to.
department.
Yeah, I want to walk up to somebody and say, "Hello, I do not have my costume yet. Could you direct me to it?"
Hi, your costume. Well, I wouldn't describe this as exactly a costume, but if you need the correct clothes for theater etiquette, well, of course you can find them at the theater.
Simple enough. Thank you very much.
Oh, say, I believe I have a message for you. And they reach into their pocket and they pull out something with the signal of the K.M.A.D on it.
Hmm.
And they hand it to you. And it's just a note that says, "We don't know how you did this or what's going on here, but trust me, when we can get our hands on you, it will be very bad." Signed from the general.
Signed from the general, 2 little hearts.
And
XOXO.
and-
PBS.
Yes. But the person who just handed you that says, "Now, they tried very hard to get in, but of course the theater doors are closed during the performance."
This is bad.
Oh, I don't like this.
This is good, but also bad.
I don't like this. I think we should ditch.
You had
Let's
a lot
move.
of people knocking and asking for you, but these were the only ones who were courteous enough to leave a note.
Have they left the town, or are they masked?
We turned them away at the door. They cannot interrupt the performance.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able to get the message to them for me?
What do I look like? Some kind of usher?
No.
No, that's the other guy. Exact same
Then what's
mask.
that very tall hat doing on your head?
No! Yeah.
All right.
You
thank
can get
very
your
much.
clothing at the theater. Of course. Of course. And they walk off.
I'm gonna find these fools.
We're in A the booth.
Okay,
Yeah,
so okay. Telepathy.
Why?
We should leave. We leave.
I
Let's go.
know.
I don't want to be here.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be here either. And
Yeah, but I want to level up. So
I want my goddamn experience boost, Norman.
You guys are saying you want to leave, and I say the theater doors are closed during the performance.
Oh God!
They got you too.
Olga, where's your ex?
I'm gonna beat the magic out of her.
Wait.
Hold
Wow.
still, Penelope, to hit her with the flashlights that are
That's
sprawling.
that's a weird concept. If you get a sorcerer with that, do they stop being a sorcerer?
No, they
Because
it
lose.
is
They
their
lose
blood.
spell slots.
You don't
We
know.
know this.
Yeah, you do know this.
They lose spell slots.
Oh God, I can feel it. I'm changing. I'm becoming a monk.
Must eat only nuts.
Strangely enough,
Nice.
that's the only thing he can't eat.
Yeah.
Penelope can.
Can she?
No.
Does Penelope have a nut allergy?
Evan makes a character that also has a nut allergy.
No, but Jared can't.
Okay, so you guys are you heading to the theater to pick up your duds? Or what?
Yes.
Sure.
I would like to stop by to get my clothing.
I would also like to stop by
Okay.
to get my.
I'd go
clothing.
by and get my clothing.
What
Yeah.
are we wearing?
So you get there, and do you ask at the door? Or, like, So the usher just wordlessly directs you to what appears to be like a closet towards the back room, and you open it, and what was not a closet. It's not just a door. You have led into what appears to be a dressing room. There's a mirror along one wall and a bunch of lights, or I guess lamps.
Mm-hmm.
But, and like a row of chairs and a rack full of hanging clothing. And there's 4 next to each other, and they all appear to be yours.
What's
I
mine?
So
was just gonna say I get dressed.
Yeah,
for
I was
mine,
gonna say I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the same.
Penelope, you appear to have these kind of lavender robes. Norman, yours are plain white. Jared, yours are dark red. Helga, yours are kind of slutty. No,
Fishnet robes.
Helga, yours are gold.
Okay, so
Nice.
gold, lavender, red, white. Okay.
Burgundy.
It is pretty burgundy.
Yeah.
Burgundy. Okay.
Wait, who is the burgundy?
Me. That's right. William Morgenstern.
Okay, and
You.
I'm assuming. Okay, I'm adding silk robes to my inventory.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
want these. Jared just wears these around, keeps them real low cut.
Huh.
Oh no, I'm so distraught about the death of my husband.
Officer, I'm just distraught. No,
A string of pearls.
yeah, y'all doing anything else or getting changed and leaving?
Getting dressed.
Getting dressed.
Can
Then
I
what are
have
you
a-
eating us?
Jared is not
Oh,
taking his
there's also a
glasses
door
off
on
for
the other side of the
occasions.
changing room that you can only assume leads to the theater. It is locked.
Okay. Can I knock on
Oh, I was gonna say I want to try the door.
Yeah. no
knock
luck.
on wood.
it? I want to take Norman and shove him into
Battering ram.
No, the key.
The
Oh,
keyhole.
Okay.
A good point.
No, I'm just
If there is a key, then there
There
must
must
be
be
a
a-
lock. Okay. Helga, what are you up to? How are you feeling
Norman,
about this whole-
manifestation of Yogg Sothoth, of course.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I needed to make sure you got that joke.
I got it, don't worry.
Thank you. Good.
How do you smell
Helga,
that?
how are you doing? What are you up to? Are you enjoying it?
She's not doing great. I mean, she's gonna stay till like 8 and whatever. She's gonna go through with it.
You could try going to the exit of the city to see what's up. I mean, you could bolt theoretically.
Helga leaves.
I don't
Jared
wanna
becomes
die,
the
though.
Villain.
Up to you. Fuck it.
It's
Up
your
to
choice.
you, die, live, your
Yeah.
choice.
Whatever.
Yeah, I guess I just go to the entrance just to see what's up, like where we came in, talk to that dude, or
Alright.
see the dude.
Do I look like an usher to you?
Yeah, so you get to the entrance, and same person there, and they're like, "What are you doing here?
Just exploring,
Exploring?
you know, go from one end of the town to the other.
Huh. Well, you've come pretty far down stage left, my friend.
It's just getting in the hero vibe, you know, it helps to walk.
Oh, ha! I see. Of course.
So what role do you play?
I'm the gatekeeper.
Norman!
You had to turn away some people who were looking for you.
Really?
Yes.
What did they look like?
A couple big groups wanted to sit in on the performance tonight, but you know tickets sell fast.
Yeah. Speaking of which, how many people are in the audience?
Well, I guess as many as can fit in the theater.
Will they all be wearing the masks as well?
They are silent for seconds. Yes.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. What did these outsiders want?
Well, they were looking for you. But, of course, we can't just let anyone in on performance night. After all, it's our big closing night, and we wouldn't want to distract our actors.
Oh yeah, how long has this been going on?
Ah. You know we're a very successful performance with a run longer than you can imagine.
I believe that full-heartedly. But, all right, well, it's good to know that the people love the arts, and I leave.
Alright.
Wow, sure am glad no one's cut funding to this theater program.
Anything you guys want to do, particularly before like 7:30 or...
No.
I
I'd
think
like to
Jared's
go
just
to
gonna
the cart and work on the magic item I've been telling you about.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think Jared's gonna go find Penelope and just be like, so, oh, and I guess Helga, I don't know where y'all are at, but so what are we thinking? Do you think we want to try and leave, or should we just stick it out? Because frankly, I'm very interested in seeing what happens. If nothing else.
Since I can't grab your shoulder, I just kind of grab your thigh.
Yeah, Jared's gonna like lean down so you can pat him on the shoulder.
No, I'm trying to do like this,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
can't. So instead, I just
Jared's
kind of
gonna, like,
wrap
get
my
down on
arm
his
around your
knees.
thigh. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jared, look around you. You see all of these people here?
Yeah.
All of these people came here for
Just
us
us.
to perform.
Jared pulls a rose out of the inside of his coat.
For us.
If we left, what would that be for our reputation?
That's right. For our fans. I love giving autographs. I've never given a single one.
I'm very excited about the performance.
Oh god, farm.
The cast is supposed to be fantastic.
Oh, I've heard. How scintillating. Like Helga's just standing there like
Yeah, Helga walks in on this. It's very bad.
Evening has just barely hit, and the crickets are chirping, the bird song has stopped, and you begin to make your way towards the theater. It's almost like everyone in town kind of parts to let you through, almost. It's almost like they all know their places, and you guys just have a pretty direct beeline to the theater.
Cool.
The doors are wide open and waiting for you, and there's this kind of lush red carpet in the opening room. You can see now the double doors to the actual theater itself are open. And it almost feels like the inner area where the stage is and where the audience is feels almost larger than it should be, and it should be capable of. Like, this isn't just like a little theater that was like slapped together. This is like a big like performance hall. And it complete with like this like little orchestra pit almost for music. And every single seat in the theater is occupied except for 4 at the front, in the very front row in the middle.
well, time to sit in there.
You just walking on in. sitting
Jared's
down.
gonna
Yeah.
try to get the best seat.
I sit.
Fucking rip to whoever's sitting behind Helga.
Maddie, I'd like to make a perception check to see if there's anyone suspicious.
Before you to see if there's anyone suspicious.
Yeah.
They're all wearing masks.
Everyone's suspicious. You're suspicious.
Okay.
The whole situation is suspicious.
What?
That is a nat 20.
It is.
Oh fuck. In that case, you introspect. Maybe you are the most suspicious of all.
Should I record that?
You 4 are the
Yeah.
outsiders here, my friend.
This is whack. I got 5 nat 20 so far.
Well, don't say anything about
I
it.
will, because it makes me uncomfortable.
Well, you'll make it
Helga's
stop.
really savoring this because her entire life she had to sit at the back of theaters as not to be a dick, and now she finally gets to sit in the front of one.
This
So-
feels great.
She
Yeah.
gets to, or she's forced to.
Jared is also
Doesn't,
very tall,
unless
so
you're gonna
anyone that's
sit
sitting
someone's
behind him is gonna kind of.
You ain't no Helga though.
Whoever's in front, behind Penelope
It's
is
like,
loving
awesome.
it.
I like the dichotomy in the group. You have 2 people who are above average in height, and then 2 people who are below average in height.
Just like real life.
Mal-
Together we make
Malnourished.
one person of slightly above average.
Never
height.
mind. I'm below
Okay, Norman eats
He's really
healthily.
short. I don't know if slightly above
Together we
average,
make
but
one person of
average height.
average height.
Yeah.
Somebody should do the math on that one.
So y'all take your seats, and the chairs are very nice. They lean back just a little bit, and they're the kinds where you push it down and it clicks into place. This is a pretty swanky theater, and you're sitting there, and there's like a buzz coming from the crowd, but it's not even like people are like having small talk. You just get the general feeling that the crowd is talking, and then when the musicians in the little orchestra pit places bow to string and pulls the first note, and the lights go down.